Hey, Shane Stiles here again with Folio Building Group. It's the 29th of December 2016. We're going to do a walk around of our site here with 468 and 488 Morrison. You can see there's the space between the homes. It's 5 foot 10 inches, and we've put all the paper up. The corrugated metal has been ordered and should be installed, I would think, in the first couple weeks of the new year. Both homes are all boarded and insulated. Home 468 on this side has been mudded and they started to paint today, and 488 they'll start mudding and taping on January 2nd. We got a three-man crew actually coming in to do that. And stucco guys have done most of their wiring and papering. They'll have to come back when the weather gets a little bit better to do their scratch coats and finish coats. So walking around, you can see these pillars. There's a receptacle for a light that'll go in. We put that cap on yesterday with the guys from Elite Roofing. Coming around, this will be where there'll be a walkway. We'll do all this when it warms up in the spring, all this landscaping, and pour all these entrances and that sort of thing. Here's your entrance door. Nice big door, fiberglass door, so no worry about it warping or anything like that. We'll gel coat stain it and it'll look great. Here's the other brick pillar. We've still got a cap to go on top of this, so the cap is just being bent right now. Here's something as well with these bump outs. You're allowed to do these bump outs. It's a little bit of a funky detail. I wish the city would allow you just to do a foundation out, but they don't. But what we do, if you can see here, is do a proper soffit underneath there, and then this will all get drainage. It has drainage underneath it and that sort of thing. We think that's the best way to treat it. Here's your deck area, and this will be poured concrete down here, likely an exposed aggregate or a sandblasted. There's the brick detail at the back. There'll be stucco along there, and these posts will be stucco. There's that Nana door from Kelowna Folding Sliding Door Company. Beautiful door, opens really nicely. And as we step back here, get a better idea of this home and how that deck, it's beautiful. It's nice, 14 feet high. There's speakers wired out there, some pot lights, your gas barbecue outlet and such. And as we come across, let's take a look at the garage. So the garages are attached, and I have to go through here. And right before we started to frame these, I went to go get the lumber to frame them. I opted to boost it up an extra foot. So these ceilings on these homes, I'll tell you in just a second exactly. They're 11 feet. So it's a great opportunity to put pulleys up to hang your bikes. You could build a mezzanine across the top here for storage. There's lots of room in these garages. Pretty comfortably park a boat in here if you had a trailer hitch that had a fold on it and that sort of thing. So there's also 200 amp service here. We've wired for a pool and a hot tub off each garage. And you can see here over on this side, we started to insulate. The insulators will come back in here on Friday, tomorrow, the 30th of December. Finish their insulation. We had to stop the presses because the drywallers had to do the fire break with fire drywall up in the top there. And the insulators got a little bit ahead of them. So they have to come back, they'll finish this off, and then we'll finish boarding this next week and taping it after we do 488 and get some heat in here. So, and then shortly after that, we'll put the garage doors on from our friends Lee and Edith. So that's the garages. Really stoked about the garages. It's such an important space, especially when you're close to the lake and you've got paddle boards and kayaks and all those sorts of things. And then there's the back of 488. All the soffits were completed the other day by Bronag Exteriors, Dan Rojas and his crew. And there's the folding sliding door on this home. I love this anodized look. I think it's a great look. This will have a white stucco with those wood details as well. And then as we come around, oh, one other important thing I wanted to mention, you can see here the space between the garage and the property line. That's about 13 feet. It's about 25, 26 feet deep. That's why we connect the garages, so that you have an extra space for parking. Again, a really valuable piece of real estate on a site where if it was just a side yard, it's not, you don't have much flexibility with it. And as we come around the side here, you'll see here's the entranceway, 488. We do have some beam ends to come out here, and then this will be finished in wood. We're using longboard siding, zero maintenance. And there's your front door slab here at 488. So there's our walk around on the 29th of December for Shane Styles at Folio Building Group. Take care. Have a good day.